Hello YouTube, welcome back to my stream recording of me learning how to play Europa Universalis 5. And again, traders ran out of supply. That's bad. Gold from Cologne, we'll get more gold. Suggested food imports, let's go for this. Okay. Now things are changing here, that's good. Let's unpause. Can we actually see the road that goes into Siala? Not really. Maybe this. Still losing prestige. Trade office network is almost ready. Yeah, we have to take another loan. That's going to be a spiral downhill. We need to do something. I think we need a market village. And so for that I'm going to take a loan. And then we're going to change that. Turn on the sound a little bit. The soundtrack, by the way, is pretty good. You can get it as a pre-purchase bonus with 203, I think it's 203 tracks. So this would give us quite a bit of profit. How much profit would this give us? 0.47. This gives us 0.8687. Here we go. Let's rather build this then. How long is it going to take? 132 days. Let's run out. The people of our kingdom have always been superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused a panic among them. They are convinced that it is a sign that the end of times is near, or that something terrible is going to happen in the near future. Oh man. And we're losing stability yet again. Not much of England left in France. We do have a little bit of capacity. Feels a bit like Victoria 3, to be honest. Let's get some coal. Yeah, mining efficiency is really bad. 82 days for the farms. Bad weather. The sun is born. That's fantastic. Sigurd. And we've reached 20 viewers again. Thanks a lot for tuning in as I try to, learn the game a bit. It's just, learning by doing, just go for it and try what you can do. I feel like we could potentially do a little bit more with the estates. They're all kind of happy they are not, the burgers, because they had like a bad event. Market attractions. Makes them happy. Let's allow it. And let's monitor this. Kronan is 11.04. It still is, but we'll see in the next month. We lost even more. Farm is almost ready. The cloth maker still needs more people. Let's quickly take a look at the trading. It's actually all still ongoing, but we need gold. So we need to stop this less profitable trade and go for gold. Okay. Have asked us to intercede in a marriage between two families of the Adelsstranded. The issue lies in the bride being of a different faith than the one our predestined support. Adelsstranded marriages tend to be public affairs, so the subsequent festival would attract a lot of attention and send an improper message about how our kingdom feels about our other faiths. Our religious censorship laws are not meant to intervene in this. Never mind how this would damage our relationship with the Adelsstranded. But this is a great opportunity to adapt the predestined to us. Prevent the marriage on moral grounds. Love is free. No. No, they really hate us. Our merchants have begun trading saffron from Bordeaux market to Stockholm. That's good. I hope. Is automation on? No. Okay. How can we make them a bit happier? Elaborate court life. But costs court go up. We can't afford that. Hmm. It's nothing I want really. Hmm. Where can we cut expenses? We need to reduce the fort maintenance. Hmm. Hmm. Can I increase the taxes here a bit? We really need gold. Great, we have taken a loan. Okay, and there will be insurgents. Well, let's go for this. No, max control goes down. No, no, no. Okay. We are trading fine cloth, fur, gold. We're still losing coin. And we're not really doing anything about it. We need to make them happier. The adults joined it. But with what? Let's go for this. We get some serfdom, but it's gonna be fine. We need them to be a bit happier. Huh. Trading has run out of supply. Gold. Okay, okay. Is there anything we could do now? Unused trade capacity, that's what we can do. Suggested food imports, let's do it. And this now seems to be working. And we're still losing so much coin. It's incredible. Let's go for land of commerce. Production efficiency goes up. Here we go. I need to change this person. Where is covered? Okay. It's also not so new to wear the trade network. Loan taken over. Oh. Huh. What shall we do? Free thinkers not persecuted. Our policy of letting philosophers, administrators, and scientists to pursue knowledge unfettered by governmental or religious restrictions has led to a burst of activity. As alongside universities of our capital, we gained free thinkers for 10 years. Monthly research progress plus 15%. Fantastic. We've got universal Christianity, so let's go for the next one. Huh. Just 1 second. Where is it? Here. That's okay. Then we can go for this. Maximum RGO size and then construction speed. First of January is still not profitable. The Age of Renaissance has arrived. This is the dawning of the Age of Renaissance. A new era of knowledge, arts, and progress is emerging due to growing interactions and institutions in the medieval societies affected by Pax Mongolica, the Islamic Golden Age, and the European Renaissance. Okay, we can go for a focus, which determines the advances, interestingly. Huh. Administrative I do like. Not sure if we will fight that much. Debts and loans. I think we're going to go cost of court going down. Let's go for administrative focus. I think that already helped. In the cabinet, I want this guy to do something else. Stabilize country. Huh. Strengthen government is an option. Okay, this is the best way to immediately strengthen our government power. Okay. Discovery is taking place. Now, the aristocracy is still like a big problem. And the kronen is down to 9.87%. That's a lot. Trade route has run out of supply. That's gold. Helga gained the gifted trait. Ability increase. That's good. Norway have proposed that Swedish-Norwegian Union enact a policy for the Union Foundation. Votes can be cast. We need to check that out. Union integration. Members leave the Union when they no longer have the same ruler. Okay. Yeah, let's continue here, and we do have some trade capacity. We need gold. It's a bit too often that I have to, re-click, and the guys where I got stuff from are then suddenly not available. So what do you want here from me? No, maintain federal status. Still, same places a lot of people are missing. Okay. Let's speed things up a bit. Voting for established seniority. This is the vote. Senior partner and junior partner special status. Sweden becomes a senior partner. That's good, actually. Yeah. And here I can't join that. It's still in the negatives. It's incredible. Okay. Now we should make a small profit. But we're not building anything that could save the day, to be honest. Okay. like 5 more minutes, and I think then that's it for this stream. Let's speed things up a bit to see what else might be happening. No war so far or anything like that. Institution appeared in Venetia. Banking, money lending has existed since metal-based coins appeared in antiquity. However, it depends that on some individuals and their family groupings or on the ancient states. The shift occurred in the Middle Ages, encouraged by the renewed growth of long-range commercial activities in the Eurasian continent and its peripheries. Specialized moneylenders began to organize when Jewish communities started operating between the Christian and Islamic worlds. However, the boom of credit demand that followed the Crusades in the 12th century encouraged merchants in the Italian city-states to create larger structures for money, lending effectively founding the first banking institutions, such as the Peruzian Barley House. More instruments were developed, like bills of exchange and debt bonds, and banking dynasties such as the Medici, Foggia, or Welser soon became as powerful as states. Okay, and there's now another institution starting now in the 14th century. The wealthy and powerful in the Italian city-states have been patronizing artists and scholars willing to explore the old Roman and Greek societies of their forefathers. As a cultural movement, the Renaissance already encompasses most of the region and has had a profound impact on literature, art, philosophy, and music. Humanist scholars are also analyzing the society in which they live, clearing it to the ideals of the classical philosophers. Renaissance humanism has grown into a more mature movement ready to permeate all aspects of society. A new ideal for rulers, as well as those who are ruled, is spreading as quickly as the early printers can distribute copies of these new ideas. A true Renaissance humanist is an expert on everything from politics and philosophy to art, textual analysis, music, and architecture. The Renaissance is now ready to reshape the world to better fit its classical ideals. Okay. Okay. Venetia, professional armies. Armies have existed since war was invented many thousands of years ago. However, their form has changed over the centuries. And different types of recruitment and organization have developed in different cultures and periods. In the late Middle Ages, armies in a wide range of societies relied on levies based on the structure of feudal society, with knights and footmen forming a core that was levied seasonally. In some regions, however, states were powerful enough to finance standing armies with professional soldiers who would be available for the duty throughout the year. This system was also developed in Europe after the outbreak of the Hundred Years' War, being one of the main changes that promoted a military revolution in the early modern age. Increasing the size and quality of professional armies while funding new resources of revenue to finance them soon became one of the main challenges for rulers around the world. So this is here. Okay. We have now researched Roman Orthodoxy, and I think I've queued the next one as well, so that's good. We're still losing a little bit of money. The strengthening of the privileges of the adult strand is severely upsetting the Borger strand. This is creating turmoil. That's really bad. Okay. Some trade routes have again disappeared. Gold again. But we need gold. We can get gold again from Praha. This is very odd. A new outbreak? Influenza, that's bad. Okay. Now this is obviously a problem with the rebellious states. They should be happy. How can I increase crown power? Okay, okay. Advances through the ages that increase the crown power. Making a small profit, fantastic. And it's increasing. I think it's also because we probably pay less and less interest. Let's check that. 2.6. Still 2.6, or does it not update? No, it's still 2.6. Okay, what do we have here? Again, a gold problem. No active policy. Foundation laws. Sweden becomes a senior partner. Let's do that. Vote for established seniority. Let's try. But you will see the outcome in the next YouTube video. I'm going to end it here. It's just too late. Thanks a lot for watching at YouTube. And I'm continuing the stream for a few moments. Until then, bye for now.